Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fabs in the house, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm in the house with a wee knife Malice here with me for a review. We're gonna analyze the look, the sound, and the feel of this little fella, which is not so little, but you know what? Don't forget another three things to like, subscribe, leave me a comment down below because YouTube loves if you do that. So let's go ahead and start. What is this? What is this? Wee knife pouch, zippered pouch, nylon, of course. You open it up, you're gonna find a bunch of stickers, silica gel pack, bag, wee knife, leaflet, wee knife, microfiber cloth, and dual pocket pouch, which is nicely padded and with this pretty fuzzy and cool and soft lining. Here you do get this beast of a knife because, yeah, it's not big, but it is kind of like a beast. We're gonna see in a second why. Let's quickly check the size. You do get I would say like 3.2 inches for the cutting edge, but the blade is going to be 3.5. The handle is going to be pretty much 4.7 inches and an overall length of 8.2 inches for this wee knife made knife. So let's go ahead and check this bad boy. For example, here you get Benchmade bug out, you get Benchmade mini bug out right there. You do get to see Spyderco Paramilitary too. Let's do like that, which is almost as big as that. I mean, no, this is almost as big as the Spyderco, and of course the Spyderco Para 3, which is clearly smaller than that. Let's quickly check a couple options from Chris Reeve Knives. You might be used to see these fellas. This is the large Sebenza 21, and this is the small Sebenza 21, and this fella just falls in between these two Chris Reeve Knives offerings. And right over here, look at that, you get to see the Hinderer Knives XM18, and up here I'm gonna put for you the Skaha from North Arm Knives, made in BC, Canada, like pretty much my neighbors. And you'd also do see that this fella is still in between these two offerings from these two pretty well-renowned makers. Let me show you another wee knife. Look at that. I got the Roxy 3 right over here. That's pretty tiny. This is not even 3 inches for the cutting edge. I want to show you something bigger. Look at that. This is the Best Tech Knives Togata, which is crazy, has a crazy action. This is another Liangma. That's the Integral 15, and just wanted to show you two big boys going on over there. That's it. You want to see a couple more? Yeah, why not? Look at this, FIF 20 by Philippe Georget, custom, and this is Custom Knife Factory Snaffle 3.0. That's it. You wanna? Okay, last couple, guys. Okay, how can I not show you a F95 Antique Custom Division and, of course, Neon NL Custom Division to complete the picture and show you another time that this guy is in between the classic offerings from pretty well-renowned maker that is the name of Shirogorov. But here we are to talk about this fella right over here. This is the wee knife Malice Ferrum Forge designed titanium frame lock made in China. This guy has a price tag of I think it's $230. Maybe I'm wrong. Yes, because I'm wrong. The price is gonna be $280 when you can find one, and it is an overbuilt knife, I have to say, because this slabs of titanium are quite thick. You do get like that full-size backspacer going on, thick stock for the blade. This thing is just like crazy built, well built, I mean. Also, you have nicely contoured handles in titanium with some pretty cool and fine blasting. I think it's sand blasted overall, very nicely, very well. 3D milling with the contouring going on is gonna improve a lot the ergonomics of this handle, which are very pleasant in the hand. You'd also have a nice finger groove. Look at that. The index finger is gonna just wrap around that, boom, like that. very comfy. Also, there is, if you check on the inside, there is no internal skeletonization, and that's gonna reflect big time on the weight. Also, look at this backspacer. I mean, that's a full-size backspacer, geared titanium, nicely milled, absolutely flush here, and reaches this point to protect the tip of the blade, so you're not going to be able to puncture or like just hurt yourself, so pretty safe. The flipper tab is not my favorite design, because just like sticking out like that kind of like reminds me, like, I don't want to be saying any blasphemy, but RJM, which is just like sticking out like that. So for like push button kind of works, but because the jimping of course is also like over here, in my case, just like that is going to be my preferred method to deploy this blade. You do get a very simple construction as well. One pivot screw, which is going to take T8, as well as two handled screws, which are going to get also unscrewed with a T8 Torx bit screw. Look at that. Flush on this side, protruding a little bit on this side because of the pivot collar is just like kind of like you see concave, like a volcano little thing going on. So pretty simple construction. If you want to know how this guy looks on the inside, you can also check out my maintenance video and see how you can take care, maintain, clean up, lube, and make this action like that, which is fantastic. We're gonna check out in a second. Here, let's see that, of course, you do get like a captive pivot. It's not spinning, and that's always a very good thing to have. You also do get a stainless steel lock face insert with a over travel lock bar stabilizer integrated, which is also very nice. You cannot overstand that. You're not gonna get any lock stick from this lock bar, and that's also fantastic. You do get that's a ceramic detent ball right over there, but you do not get any detent ball ramp. You see, you kind of feel the hard step and you hear it as well. So that's fine. I mean, not a biggie, but still, I just thought to mention that to you. Tip up carry only, 3D mill titanium pocket clip, a little bit steep when exiting, nice tension, so it's gonna be working well. And I like how it's contoured right here at the end. This guy's gonna stick out from your pocket like that much. It is not reversible, it is tip up carry only, so it's just gonna stay right over here. Let's check this blade going on. Because look at that, I mean, you have no jimping, you have nice chamfering up to this point, and then full 100% belly up to the huge finger choil, which is beautifully chamfered for a perfectly functional use with a forward grip, except for the fact you don't have the jimping here, but yeah, that would have been nice. Then you have this grid, this opening window here, which is gonna collect some stuff as you imagine, like you cut some cheese and yeah, it's gonna be stuck there, that's for sure. It's probably like, I don't know, it's a design choice. I'm not like 100% sure about that, but still it's there. And then you have like a satin, like you see very nicely. You see the lines, the belt lines on the primary bevel and on the flats, which are perpendicular to create some nice contrast in the blade. No billboarding going on this side, only on this side you're gonna see Ferrum Forge, which is the designer of this piece right there. Let's quickly check actually the thickness of this baby, 0.155 inches, and let's see, right over here is gonna be, yeah, kind of thick behind the edge, like 0.022, so yeah, keep that in mind. No, I mean, look at that, kind of like, I'm kind of sad there's no jimping, but anyways, I wanted to show you that this guy in the pocket is gonna be felt because the weight is not super contained. Let's see. We got 6.1 ounces that are gonna be in your pocket if you keep this fella on your person, and that's heavy. I mean, you can feel it, but this is like an overbuilt knife. This is like a heavy duty thing, like, and the weight is justified, I think, in my opinion. Also, like you have like some nicely contoured handles, as you can see, and in the hand this guy feels pretty good. Forward grip, fantastic. Too bad there's no jimping going on over here. I don't feel any hot spots and no sharp edges, so it works very, very well. Lock bar is a little bit tight here to get into that. There's no jimping. It's a little, you see, it's like, yeah, not ideal, but still it's doable. You can do it. There's no jimping. I missed that. You can do choke up easy. Reverse grip like that, nah. Like that, it's not gonna work very well. Also, like the handles are quite slippery. There's some grippiness to the back spacer, which is gonna contribute to have this knife glued into your hand, and this finger choil is really, really good. Also, like what you cannot unnoticed is this sturdiness, like how robust this guy feels. This is like built like a tank. Look at that, nothing is flexing. This is well put together. I don't see any gaps, misalignment. Everything looks flush. So nice fit and finish. A little bit of slipperiness, but this thing is solid as a rock. There's no blade play, no lock stick, nothing. It is well done, 100%. Also, what is spectacular, really, really spectacular about this one is the action. This guy is running on caged ceramic bearings, and when you deploy this fella like that, like let's say like a switch, light switch, oof, it flies open with that sound, and you close it, boom. Look at this action. This is what we want from a knife. It is a beautifully deploying method, and look at that, super sinuous gliding closing action. You're gonna be happy feeling this. Really, really cool, guys. That's, yeah, I like it. Also, the detent is nicely dialed in, like, yeah, it's well done, guys. It's medium, on the medium side, so it's well dialed in, I am telling you. So, I mean, this is a very cool knife. It's heavy. There's a little bit of issue right over here. There's no jimping. There's that window. Yeah, I get it. But this is like sub $300 heavy duty folder overbuilt, because look at that. It checks all the boxes. The action is spectacular. Closing sound is also really good. I mean, it's not for everyone, but I like it. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.